Ravenwood Castle. That is what is on the agenda for today's video. Hey CoreniaBug fans, hope y'all are fantastic today. I'm so excited to take you on my adventure. I'm staying in a castle. That's right, a real castle. Okay, so maybe it doesn't date back to medieval times, but it's still pretty awesome if I do say so myself. And I can't wait to show you guys. Come on, let's go check it out. The themery is so cool in the castle. It's so hard now, if you love themery, to find places that you can enjoy. So it's really awesome to have a place that is decked out with a really amazing theme. And when you stay here, the staff has been amazing. They really make you feel like royalty. We have a knight here guarding the entrance. That's right, you wouldn't want to be sneaking in here or you'll have to meet the fate of this guy. Pretty fierce, I think. Whoa, oh gosh, he got me. Oh, okay. Wow, it's so pretty in here. Oh my gosh. Wowee! All of this woodwork is so amazing. And of course you're greeted with the Ravenwood Castle sign that'll tell you which way to the office and the gift shop and to the Raven's Roost pub. So cool. But for now, we're gonna go this way and I'm gonna show you the Great Hall. Here we go. Okay, come on. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at this fireplace. Wow. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, and this big crest, it's amazing. And the Great Hall has got stained glass windows. They're so pretty. And this is where we'll be having breakfast in the morning. So I'll have to make sure and try to show you guys the breakfast when we have it tomorrow. But it's so pretty. Wow, all the horses and the storybook pages definitely feels like a fairy tale. Oh, and here we already came across another knight, so you might see these guys kind of around the castle posted up. Very cool. Oh, wow, these windows are beautiful. Oh my gosh, the light coming through, just amazing. Oh, even the lighting fixtures look amazing. Aw. Ooh, look at this. Oh, wow. They said, please, it is a very delicate antique, the sign says. So they ask you not to play it, which is probably good because I can't really play anyway. But how amazing this is. Oh, the woodwork and the craftsmanship, simply incredible. Wow. Oh, this reminds me of the Biltmore house. If you guys have ever been to the Biltmore in Asheville, they have all of these amazing tapestries hanging, and this one is also incredible. All the tapestries really tell a story. What do you think? What kind of story is this one telling?
Ravenwood Castle is in New Plymouth, Ohio, and it was built in 1995. It was inspired by 12th and 13th century border forts between England and Wales.
Okay, now let's go check out our room. I'm staying in the dungeon. It's gonna be really cool. Let's go look at the dungeon. So, if you have issues with stairs, just be aware that they do have narrow stairwells to get to some of the rooms. So, let's go. The pub is also down here, and they have such a cute pub where they serve lots of great food and drinks. Oh, the pub is so awesome. And the like round fireplace over here, it's super cool. Wowee. Oh, and here's one of our other little night friends. We've already got one of our other night friends standing guard. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Mr. Knight.
We did have dinner in the pub on both nights we were there. The food was great, and I really enjoyed the Excalibur with the mac and cheese. And there's a bell, like a doorbell, that you ring in the pub if you would like service during their operating hours. You just ring the bell, and a staff member will come to take your order.
Wow, let's go ahead and take a look at the menu for the pub.
You guys, the butterbeer was magical. It's made with homemade butterscotch syrup and it was super delicious. I also had some of their yummy mead. They had one flavor called Dragon's Breath. It was so spicy. The bottle has a whole habanero in it.
And then our room is down here in the dungeon. It's the only room downstairs, so that's pretty special. And take a look at this. Real keys! When's the last time you went to a hotel or a bed and breakfast and got real keys instead of like a little plastic card? And there's this cute little wooden key ring that has our Duke's Dungeon on there. The keychain is so cute. So I love that it's like handmade and a little wooden piece. The craftsmanship on that is just really special. So sometimes it's those little details that can truly make something feel really incredible. So here's our keys. Let's head to the room. And for the Duke's Dungeon, there is this extra privacy door. In case the pub gets kind of loud over there, you can always close this big door and it kind of blocks out some of the noise from the pub if you're looking for a little more quiet, intimate evening, you know. Come on. Oh my gosh, this room is amazing. Welcome to the dungeon. Oh, it's just decorated so nice. Oh my gosh. And the bed, wow-wee. It's kind of like you've got these like things on the end of the bed, so it's like you can be putting the stocks. Whoa, very cool. Oh my gosh. These chairs are so pretty. They've got these red velvety chairs, and I love red. And they're tufted, and they just look so royal, I think. Let's test it out. Ah, very cozy. That feels great. Such a nice spot to relax.
The bathroom was super clean, and of course they have a hairdryer and all those little soaps and stuff. So if you forgot to pack some, they've got you covered.
One room that I haven't showed you guys yet is the library, and it's a really cool space that I really wanted to show. So let's go take a look. It's so close to our room here in the Duke's Dungeon, and you'll see just how close it is. Come on. And so we just come out of our room and a couple of steps down the hallway. And then we're in the pub. The pub is closed right now, but the library, just a few more steps past the pub. And then here is the library. Wow. And they have a really large book selection. So if you love to read, this is a really good spot that I know that you'll love. It may not be quite like the Beauty and the Beast library at that castle, but it's still an amazing space with tons of literature for your enjoyment. And they have some really cushy seats, so if you just wanted to sit and relax and just enjoy your book. Yeah, pretty cool. They also have a really good selection of puzzles. So you can see down here, there's a lot of really cool puzzles and a couple of games. But if you really like games, then check out the gift shop, because in the gift shop, they have a ton of fun games that you can play, quite a few DVDs. I think that some of the rooms actually have TVs and DVD players. My room that I'm staying in does not have a TV. And honestly, Ravenwood does gear more towards an unplugged experience. So it's great sometimes just to get away from the technology, put down the phone, turn off the TV, and just enjoy your time and enjoy the people you're with instead of staring at a screen the whole time, you know? There's some cool artwork in the library as well. Some pretty awesome pictures and scenes that you might notice. Okay, so now we're going to do something really fun and different. So you may have seen this little friend with me in other videos. It's a Pooh! Say hey, Pooh! Yeah, so we're going to play a fun game where Pooh is going to hide out somewhere in the library, and they're going to show you guys a shot of the library. And you guys see if you can find a little Pooh. Okay, here we go. All right, take a look. Do you see him? Do you see a little Pooh somewhere? Make sure you put down in the comments the name of the book that is beside of Pooh. Yeah. Did you find him yet? Did you see a little Pooh? Okay, here's the time. I'm going to show you where he's at. There he is. There's little Pooh. Hello. Yeah, way to go.
There weren't many other people staying in the castle while we were there. It almost felt sometimes like we had the whole castle to ourselves. But I think it was like their off season, but they do get pretty packed for special events.
Our room goes right out to a really cool patio. So let's go take a look at the patio outside. And here is our patio. Really good spot to sit and relax. Super cool. And then you can see right over there is the hedge maze. I'm going to go check out the hedge maze. Here I go. Hopefully I don't get lost. I guess you can't get lost because you can kind of see like right over the things. But I guess if you were like really small, maybe you would get lost. Let's scooch through the hedge maze. Oh, here I go. Oh, wow. If you were like smaller, it would feel kind of like you were in like Harry Potter or something, you know, whenever they have the games and they're in the hedges. Whoa. Oh, this is so fun. Oh, wow. Very cool. All right, back out the other side. Phew. All right. Well, thank goodness we didn't get lost in that hedge maze. Wow. And the property is so beautiful. There's so many hiking trails here and different places that you can explore outside. It's just really beautiful. All right, well, I'm gonna get settled into the castle, but I'll make sure that I film a little bit more at night, and we'll see how the castle looks at night this evening. So I'll see you in just a bit. And we're back. And I just wanted to see how the castle looks at nighttime. It's all lit up and it looks really cool. Go ahead and take a look. Wow, look at that. Aw, the lights on it and then the entryway there looks really cool. Kind of like ominous looking almost, but still very inviting.
Just imagine, you're a weary traveler making your way through the woods, and then suddenly, this is the scene you stumble upon.
Well, I think that wraps things up for today. It's been a really long day, but I'm excited to show you guys breakfast in the morning. I know it's going to be really delicious, but let's go ahead and call it a night.
Wow, what a fantastic day it's been. I'm so grateful to be able to have this experience. I'm so lucky that I was able to come to Ravenwood, and this place is so awesome. I just can't wait to explore more of the castle tomorrow. Hopefully, it's going to be a really exciting day. But good night for now. Good morning. Let's get some breakfast because I'm hungry.
Berry French toast, baby. Oh my gosh, that looks so yummy. I get some of that and some of that.
Breakfast on both days was really yummy. The fruity bake that you just saw was great, but I'm partial to the ham and egg quiche that we had on day 2. And they also had a homemade granola that they made in-house. I sprinkled that all over my strawberry yogurt. And of course, I had to have coffee. Because, I had to get percolated up for an exciting day. I tried not to get too stuffed because then I would want to take a nap. But that was really hard. Disclaimer, I did take a nap later. The food was good, but the major showstopper for breakfast was the Great Hall dining room. I mean, when do you ever get to eat breakfast in a room like this? Ravenwood Castle has 7 rooms inside the castle, and they each have different themes like Rapunzel's Tower or the King Arthur Suite, and they range anywhere between $219 and $339 per night, depending on which room and what days you go. Our room was the Duke's Dungeon, and after taxes and fees was $248 per night out the door. That does include breakfast, but dinner at the pub was an additional cost.
Hey friends, I just wanted to show you a second part outside of the castle. There are these adorable little cabins and things you can stay in. They're so cute. They definitely still fit the theme of the castle, and the styling of the cabins are really cute. I think if you had like a larger group or like a larger family, then these would probably be the best spot you'd want to stay at, and was in one of these. Oh, look at the little statues over there. Somebody's been having some fun over there. Little fairies and gnomes and things. How cute. Oh, and there's a scavenger hunt that we've been trying to check off all the boxes, and one of the items is a gnome. And look, we found some gnomes. Look at those cuties. Aw, cute.
There are 9 medieval village cottages, and they sleep between 2 and 6 people. And most of them have a jacuzzi tub and a kitchenette. So if you want to prep some of your own meals during your stay, you can do that. And they seem to range between $259 and $359 per night. The outsides are themed, but the insides look a little bit more modern. And there are also 5 Huntsman Hollow cabins that you'll see later in the video.
Ooh, I kind of like this maroon colored one. Oh, this one's cute. And with the pointy roofs. Ooh, one of those pointy roofs is on our scavenger hunt, but we found it. Oh, it's so pretty. Wow. I was talking with someone at breakfast, and she said that this is not her first time, that she's actually stayed here at Ravenwood Castle during one of their super fun events that they host annually. It's the Hoop and Stick convention. I think Hoop and Stick is the game that you play with the big hula hoop and then the stick, and you know, you like roll it down like But they don't just have that game, they have all kinds of games, and they have Dungeons and Dragons conventions. But she said at the Hoop and Stick convention that it's like all games all the time, that it's such a fun group of people that come here, and that they just are playing games and having fun all through the day and all through the night. That's a really cool time. So maybe I'll have to check that out one time.
They also host murder mystery weekends where the whole weekend is a whodunit game, and they encourage everyone to participate and be their own characters. How fun is that? Would you be able to solve the case? And what character would you be? Hi ho, it's through the woods we go.
Oh, wow. Look at this really cool rock. It kind of on the underneath looks like a sponge or something. Oh my gosh. Whoa. That's pretty cool.
I think this gives a new meaning to the term rocking chair.
And over here, we're right across from the front of the castle. There's another cute area with a fire pit. I imagine on some chilly evenings, there's been some amazing stories told around this fire. Aw, cute. And it looks like there's 2 more cabins out this way, or 3 more cabins out this way. It looks like maybe there's a stage over there. That might be where they do certain performances and plays and things, is maybe on that stage over there. Let's go check it out. Let's get a closer look. You guys know me, I always like to be center stage. We are here during kind of like their off season, so there's not a lot of other guests here at the castle at the moment, and so it's pretty quiet, which is kind of nice, I think. Oh yeah, this is the stage. Oh, cool. Da-da-da. Ta-da! We'll put on a CoreniaBug show. Yeah! That little doorway. I wonder if that's where the gnomes go. Through that little door. How cute! Aww.
Ooh, I know this would be a great place to practice my stand-up comedy. I would definitely make a great royal jester. Or maybe they'd put me in the guillotine for my cheesy dad jokes.
I think I saw a trailhead over on the other side, so I think I'm gonna go check out that trail and see where that goes to. So we're leaving the stage area and we're back over at the fire pit, and then just right over there you can see the castle. So we're just right across from the front entrance of the castle. Oh, it's such a pretty view from over here. It just looks magical. And then over here is this trailhead to the, it says observation deck and trailhead. So they have these cute little wooden signs that kind of show you which trails and kind of where to go. So let's head down this way. Ooh, flower. I guess maybe this is the observation deck. You can tell maybe it's the off season. I see a couple of spidey webs on here, like maybe nobody has sat over here in a little while. But I could see this being a really relaxing spot to just hang out and maybe enjoy a sip of mead. I did have some mead last night at the pub. Maybe I'll try to show you guys the pub this evening, but I did enjoy some of their mead that they had, and it was quite delicious. So maybe this will be a good spot to just hang out and enjoy a beverage. Oh boy, we're kind of at a crossroads. I don't know which way we should go. I guess maybe we'll go down the hill. Oh, but that means you have to come back up the hill later. But I guess it has this rope, this hand rope, so maybe that like helps you get your way back up if you need it. So I guess we'll just head down this way. We'll see where it goes.
You maybe can't tell in the video probably, but this hill was kind of steep.
Oh geez, I feel like I have to pee. Oh, there's a little hole, a big hole. I wonder if that's like a mole or what kind of critter lives in there. Oh my gosh. Hopefully it's a nice critter.
I think this was a chipmunk burrow because later we saw some super adorable chipmunks.
I wouldn't necessarily consider myself like a super outdoorsy type, but you know, I go outside sometimes. Oh, butterfly.
So how do princes and princesses rent out their castle? Airbnb. You get it? Heir, like heir to the throne.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it through the trees, but I can kind of see the castle poking through the trees from here. It's just right up there. I can see it through the trees. Yep, there it is. So we're not far away from the castle itself. Even though we're not far away from the castle, it feels pretty secluded. Oh, hey, here's a bridge. I think Wooden Bridge might be on the scavenger hunt, so we can check that one off. We found a bridge. Hopefully there's no mean troll under the bridge that's gonna like come out and get us. Oh. I feel like compared to some other hiking trails I've been on, like at South Mountain State Park or maybe like Baker's Mountain Park in Western North Carolina, the trails are slightly less defined. I'm sure they just don't get as much foot traffic on these trails as often as maybe the other places I'm used to. So the trail does feel a little bit more narrow, and you can see maybe the vegetation and the undergrowth is kind of like encroaching like on the trail itself. So it feels a little narrow, but it's not bad. And aside from the downhill of the like initial beginning of the trail, it's been pretty level so far. But we are still at a slight downhill, like we're still going down, so I imagine the back up is going to be a little bit more tiresome, probably. Oh no! Oh, spiderweb. Oh boy. Yeah, got spiderweb on my face. Dang. As long as there's no Spidey on me. Maybe if it's like a nice Spidey, then that's okay. Not all Spideys are bad.
Did you know that medieval kings and queens were afraid of rain? You know why? Because the rain would storm the castle. I wouldn't storm the castle though. Seems pretty fortified.
overall, I would say our experience at the castle so far has been really awesome. Oh, okay, we're at a sign. Here's another one of our signs. We've got Huntsman's Hollow. Is it a loop? It's pointing both directions. Oh, I'm confused. Oh, no. Okay, the little castle. Oh, what a cute little picture of the castle. Okay, so the castle would be to the left if we want to go castle. And then Huntsman Hollow is going to be down this way. So I guess we'll go that way and we'll check out Huntsman's Hollow. But yeah, so far our experience at the castle has been so awesome. And the staff is like really friendly. Everyone has been so welcoming, especially Amanda. She's the one who checked us in. And definitely shout out to Amanda. She was so nice and friendly and definitely made us feel at home. And she really explained the property. She gave us a tour of the castle when we arrived. So top-notch service for sure. Oh, I can see a road through the trees and like a cabin. I wonder if that's someone's like private property over there. Maybe. Like if there's a house, somebody who lives over there, possibly. Oh man, look at these rock. Look at the rock formation. It's so cool. It kind of, like on the bottom side, it looks kind of like a sponge. Or, I don't know, like, you know, sponge painting, like when you dip the sponge and then you put it on the canvas and lift it back up. It kind of has that, like, same texture to it. It's pretty wild. Wowee. So cute. Oh, and I do notice there are quite a few spideys that have made their homes in these little holes. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on out of here. Oh! Ah! Okay, this part's a little bit rocky. Phew, okay, we're fine. Oh, whoa, okay. There's like the creek that goes through here. Oh, the creek is so cute. It looks a little low, like they could probably use some rain. I know in North Carolina right now, we're also like really in desperate need of more rain. So that might be the case here too, where they could probably use a little rain. I was expecting that it might rain while we were here. The forecast was saying large percentage chance of rain whenever I checked before we started traveling, but it's actually been beautiful weather the whole time we're here. It's about 65 degrees right now, which is a great temperature, and the sun is shining and it's simply beautiful. Oh, here's the creek. Whoa, and this cool bridge. Oh man, isn't this bridge awesome? This one's like a real bridge. The other one was just like a little tiny bridge, but this one's like a legit real bridge. I wonder if I can see any fishies in there. Maybe if I look really close. I don't see any fishies. Maybe they're all taking a nap right now. That's what I did earlier, take a little nappy wappy. So maybe the fish are just taking a nap. Yeah. Oh, whoa! Okay, so this is Huntsman's Hollow, and this is a whole nother area of cabins that they have. So if you were coming for like a family retreat or like a corporate retreat, this seems like it'll be a really good spot for a big group where everyone can stay together. Pretty awesome. The cabins are adorable. They are more like cabin looking. They're not as themed as the cabins that are closer to the castle, but still really adorable, and you can still head on up to the castle for all the cool events that they have up there. Aw, how nice. Oh, wow. I love a good swing. Just to sit in a swing and then enjoy the fire, like with your group or by yourself, you know. Oh, that's so fun.
These cabins are around $229 per night, and they sleep 4 people, and they do have a kitchenette. You can also drive to the castle from here if you don't want to hike.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna head back up to the castle, and I'm gonna end the video here for now so you guys don't have to watch me huff and puff up this hill. But I'll see you in just a little bit. And we're back. I just wanted to show you guys at the top of the trailhead when we had the fork and it said Hunter's Hollow or Castle, we came back through and then we took the castle way. And I just want to show you where we wound up. We're back at the back side of the castle. So we just kind of made a big loop through the woods, but we are at the back of the castle, and I just wanted to show you where our room is, the Duke's Dungeon, relative to the back of the castle. That was a pretty nice little walk, though. The uphill was like more difficult, though, for sure. But that way I can burn off some of those muffin calories from breakfast. And then our room, the Duke's Dungeon, has an outside entrance as well as an entrance inside the castle. But when you come around to the back side of the castle, then our door is just right there. Easy peasy, super easy to access the trails and the property from outside. And we're back. Phew. Oh.
Thanks for coming with me on this Ravenwood Castle adventure. Let me know in the comments if Ravenwood is somewhere you'd like to go. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss any CoreniaBug adventures in the future. Stay silly, and I'll see you in the next video.